Yeah, because Ryan, how can he even be talking?
Yeah.
Bro, your best win was when you cheated. How can you ever even, like, you can't talk to me, bro. Who are you, Ryan? You was a cheater. That's what you known for, gang.
Do you think he like mental health or something? Like, or,
No,
or is he really?
it's an act,
you know him
bro.
for a long time.
It's
You
an
think
act.
yeah?
It's an act. It's an act. That nigga it's either an act or it's just the alcoholic in him. Because he's alcoholic.
Sign up to VADA if you're really serious. That's going to let the people know that you really are a clean athlete. And that's what he represents.
So encourage more boxers to sign up for 24/7 testing.
Pull their card. You sign up for 24 testing, 24 365, like Devin did, and show that you're a clean athlete and you're really about that action. Other than that, you might be sneaking and eating that other kind of beef we've been hearing about.
Shakur Stevenson launched a sharp criticism at Ryan Garcia, labeling him a cheater over the controversy surrounding a missed drug test from the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association (VADA). Stevenson insists that Garcia deliberately avoided the test, casting doubt on his integrity and raising questions about his commitment to fair competition.
Yeah, but tell him stop cheating. Don't cheat, man. Don't cheat. Just Ryan too. Like I think Ryan's a hell of a fighter, but yeah, I think he should make sure he.
Shakur Stevenson stated he is ready to face Ryan Garcia, but only under specific conditions. The undefeated champion insisted that the bout include strict VADA testing and a catch weight, ensuring the fight would be fair and balanced for both fighters.
Shakur, how you doing, man? What'd you think about Ryan's performance? Yeah. What is it? I don't know. Is Ryan next on the list, or is Ryan and Devin maybe?
I'll fight whoever.
Shakur Stevenson once again took aim at Ryan Garcia, claiming he could easily defeat Garcia and any other fighter in the division. Stevenson also reminded Garcia of his past defeat, referencing his loss to Rolando "Rolly" Romero, using it to underline his point about experience and ring vulnerability.
Yo ass.
Yeah, right back in that mouth. I'll have you looking like a saber gap tooth tiger. Oh my God, I'll do you dirty, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, you though. Oh my, here we go. Hey, not the same fighter. Hey, not the same fighter. Not the same. Hey, when I put a beat on you, what are you gonna say? When I put a beat on you, what are you gonna say?
I was there.
Hey, no, when I put a beat on you, I'm talking about you. You got no power. You got no power.
And you lost. And you still scared him to this day.
No. You, bro, I'm gonna knock that gap right back in your mouth. I'm gonna knock that gap into your mouth again. Hey, you fixed the teeth. You fixed the teeth. But I'm gonna knock that right back in. Bam.
It's Shakur's time right now.
Well, hold on, Shakur. How do you answer to those who say you have to have a certain amount of power to keep the elite fighters off you? Because Ryan's saying you don't hit hard enough to keep elite fighters off you. What do you say to that?
I will be Ryan, I will be Tio, I'll be Devin, I'll be all these guys, bro. All these guys are good fighters. I don't take none away from them, but they can't be.
The VADA testing debate erupted because Ryan Garcia had a prior doping controversy. In 2024, he tested positive for a banned substance following his high-profile fight with Devin Haney, raising concerns about his compliance and fueling calls for stricter oversight.
The drugs had an influence on it, and the weight. They say that, Floyd says, hey, come in a little bit overweight. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, you know what I mean? He opted to do bad business, right? We were professional. We showed complete professionalism throughout the fight, throughout the build-up. Devin made weight. I was extremely proud of him. At the end of the fight, he didn't complain. He said, all praises due to God. Allah doesn't make any mistakes. And I was proud of him. You know what I'm saying? He stood on business. You know what I mean? But it was heartbreaking, the fact that the guy that he was on drugs, because it's my job as a manager to him is to put him in situations that are fair.
Bill Haney also criticized Ryan Garcia, asserting that Team Haney always conducts itself professionally, while Garcia opts for unfair and unethical tactics in boxing. He emphasized that the sport should be guided by honesty and respect, underscoring the importance of integrity in the ring.
Boxing is the one sport that I consider to be a fair mano to mano, because no matter what your size is, you still have to come in at 135. You have to come in at 140. So for all intent purposes, you are the same size guy. But the one thing that I let him down on is the fact that, I let him get in there with somebody that was on PEDs.
Now, do you feel like, because I heard you mention this, do you feel like you prepped him for the wrong fight? Like, because he said he wanted to stand toe-to-toe with him in the middle of the ring, and we all know that Devin is the type of fighter that's going to pick you apart. He's great with defense, going to pick you apart. A lot of anger, a lot of.
Well, well, it's a combination of.
In another interview, Bill Haney stressed the importance of ensuring a fighter is completely clean before stepping into the ring. He insisted that athletes should agree to testing around the clock, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, to demonstrate they are not using any banned substances.
Sign up for 24 testing, 365, like Devin did, and show that you're a clean athlete and you're really about that action. Other than that, you might be sneaking and eating that other kind of beef we've been hearing about. You know what I'm talking about? And it might not be that real beef that you're looking for.
Who do you guys want next?
Anybody. If there's no person, there's nobody that's walking to put on a pair of boxing gloves in or around Devin's division that he won't tax that ass.
Shakur Stevenson posted on X insisting he wants the same strict testing that Bill Haney called for, signaling his support for rigorous anti-doping measures. He added that a fight with Ryan Garcia could happen if Garcia agrees to compete at 140 pounds. Ryan fired back, saying he is ready for 140 pounds but refuses a rehydration clause. He stressed that he has always complied with testing and has never avoided it, condemning Stevenson's steroid accusations as false and damaging to his reputation. Ryan warned Stevenson to choose his words carefully and declared he is coming to fight. His father, Henry Garcia, echoed his son's confidence, asserting that Ryan would stop Shakur Stevenson when they meet in the ring.
There's so much noise around Ryan about Shakur, and he's saying 144. Do you like that fight?
That's another fight that we anticipate. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, something that we fought him in the amateurs too, you know. So, of course, you know, Ryan wants that back because we feel that we got robbed in the amateurs, and we know it, you know, and I know it personally, so because I was in his corner. So, yeah, that'd be a good fight to
Oscar de la Hoya praised Ryan Garcia's mindset, highlighting his mental strength and full focus during recent training camps. He observed that Garcia remained calm under pressure, managing media scrutiny and high expectations with the composure of a seasoned champion.
Oscar, what did you think of Ryan's performance?
It was a masterclass performance. That jab he was popping, the way he was calm, cool, collective, literally. But I love the fact that he was using his combinations and he stuck to the game plan, you know? He just had to stay calm, that's it. Right. Have fun. I was yelling, have fun, just reset, use your jab, that's it.
Right, he landing the right hand. I mean, he was really kind of, I think everyone, or at least the ringside had him winning all the rounds.
Yeah, no, I believe it was a shutout, but look, you can't take nothing away from Barrios. I mean, Barrios is a tough son of a gun. He really is. I did expect him to get back up. And I told Holly, look, he's going to get back up. It's going to be a long fight. It's going to be a 12-round fight. Barrios is a world champion. He's nothing to lose. He's still a great human being, a great champion. And, you know, he was just outclassed by a fast, explosive.
Former champion Keith Thurman shared his perspective on a potential matchup between Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia, describing Stevenson as a formidable opponent, smart, defensive, and skilled at launching attacks. Shakur shared Thurman's video, expressing his happiness that Thurman now believes in him and noting that he has always admired Thurman's style. In the clip, Thurman also discussed whether Ryan Garcia should be the next fighter to face Stevenson.
I think the Rolly fight is really the one he should go for, you know, if his team likes it. But they really should go for another W. Get on the winning train.
Okay.
Right?
Defend the belt.
Get that momentum going.
Right.
Right? Get that steam blowing. Choo choo. You know? Ride it. Boom. Ride that wave. Boom. You know? And then make the fight that the people want. Shakur is, you know, he's not a good match for a lot of people, you know. Shakur is just very defensive and skillfully offensive, right? And you know, I mean, he's got power on his side. Whenever you're with a very skillful, talented, athletic person, it's not a real fight if you don't have some type of equalizer, right? So at least he's got that power on his side, you know. that can potentially do something. We've seen it several different times throughout his career.
After all the back and forth with Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia fired back decisively, insisting he isn't intimidated by Stevenson's confidence or size. He explained that boxing isn't solely about physical stature, it's about speed, timing, skill, and self-belief. Garcia highlighted that his power and aggressive approach give him a real chance against even the most defensive opponents. He warned that anyone underestimating him risks being caught off guard. His response made it clear he is mentally prepared and eager to prove himself in the ring, not just through words online.
He was looking at me right now and goes, "Ooh, you're not even big." I'm like, "Bro, you were scared if I was big? That's crazy. Like, that's what you were scared of?" All right. So I got a little glimpse on what he was kind of worried about. But size don't win fights at all. You seen that today. Mario was bigger than me, but I was quicker, and But I want that fight. I feel like I'm always up to the challenge of anybody. There's always a way to win. Just gotta figure it out.
Devin Haney also expressed interest in a rematch with Ryan Garcia, but only under strict conditions. Haney stated the fight could proceed if Garcia agrees to proper testing, particularly enrollment in the VADA program. He emphasized the need for a fair contest, recalling that their previous bout was marred by controversy over Garcia failing a drug test. Haney insisted that all strict testing protocols must be in place before any negotiations can start.
I love all the talk of that, all great and all, whatever. I don't care about Rolly right now. I want to see Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, one of the biggest fights in boxing. I think it's the biggest fight in American boxing. And I think it has everything, right? It has the bad blood, the storylines, unfinished business. Can we get that fight next?
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge fight. Huge fight for boxing, huge fight for myself. That's a fight that I would love to make happen. But, if Ryan's not going to be realistic in these negotiations, then we just got to move on and, go to the next best guy. And Rolly has a belt. Rolly is the guy that actually beat Ryan Garcia, that Ryan Garcia's not screaming for a rematch with him. So, if that's the guy that beat Ryan, then I'll go ahead and beat him. And if Ryan wants to get serious and he wants to, be realistic in these negotiations, then we can do that fight now, or we can do that fight next. It makes no difference.
After his decisive victory, Ryan Garcia announced his intention to defeat Devin Haney and declared he is ready to face anyone in the lightweight division. He stated that beating Haney would cement his status as a top champion. Garcia also called out Shakur Stevenson, insisting he wants that matchup next. Calm and confident, he highlighted that his speed, power, and mental toughness make him a dangerous opponent for anyone. He believes that with the right strategy and relentless aggression, he can overcome both Haney and Stevenson. For Garcia, this fight isn't merely about winning, it's about forging his legacy in boxing.